I was in first grade and somebody actually hit me in the rock with a head.
Leroy's Dry Irish Stout. What's it called?
You just said it.
We're beer vlogging from Slow Fox Brewery in Rhinebeck, New York. BeerVlogs, Slow Fox.
And somebody accidentally actually hit me in the head with one of the rocks.
That's what you call a bad first date.
Are we beer vlogging BeerVlog 150-something from Slow Fox Brewery in Rhinebeck, New York?
Yes, we are. And look at this setting. It's on an actual farm. It's the second place we've been that sells eggs. They have produce and they have local wines and they have cocktails that they make inside their small cabin over there with its lovely porch. It's a fantastic place, and I have some really interesting beers for you to try.
Sweetie, you have to talk to our mamas.
I've got it so far away from me, and I feel like I'm falling back into this easy chair, this Adirondack chair. So we have Baby Hippos IPA. I thought you would like that one. Baby Hippos. How could you not try a beer called Baby Hippos?
There we have it.
And then we have a Chandaliers Saison. And it's a classic spicy floral farmhouse beer, 5.8%. Yardbird sour beer brewed with Szechuan peppercorn and hibiscus aged on black currant and plum, 5.4%. How can you not try that? Then we have Leroy Dry Irish Stout, a traditional but complex stout. It is only 3.5%. So that, I would say, is crushable and sessionable. So shall we try with the Baby Hippos? It's hazy. It's nice and pale yellow and hazy. Smells hoppy. Almost smells savory a little bit. Oh, it's very complex and delicious. It does have a little bit of a bitter finish. It's going to sound weird. I almost sense a taste of something, like I said, that's savory, almost like a tomato, but you have to remember that tomatoes are fruit. There's something interesting that I cannot place on the front end, and then it has a slightly bitter finish. It's very complex, as are Baby Hippos.
Baby Hippos IPA at Slow Fox Farm. Baby Hippo. Sweetie Weetie?
Yes.
I most enjoyed that. I would like to tell our mamas, as much as I would love to have a kegger of Baby Hippos here, I do it in protest of all the baby seal. We would like to say...
You just want to drink them, not club them.
Hippo
No animals, baby
allowed.
or otherwise, were harmed in the making of this video.
There you have it.
I can go on record saying there are many baby hippos in my Instagram feed.
They are all dancing baby hippos.
I can tell you the names of all the hippos at the Cincinnati Zoo. They have Fritz and Fiona and BB and Tucker.
And to see how they line dance to Night Fever and whether you're a brother, whether you're a hippo staying alive.
Now we have the Chandalier Saison. I picked this because a friend of mine is about to open an exhibition on chandeliers in art. Smells earthy. It's very interesting. It's balanced. It's complex. They taste a little bit of cardamom, clove, or something. There is a spiciness to them, but I think that's just in the yeast and the way it's brewed. I do not think they actually have the addition of any kinds of spice. Sometimes I like Saisons more than others. This one is delightful. And I would hang off a chandelier, then I would pull myself upright to take a sip of it.
Chandalier Saison at Slow Fox Brewery in Rhinebeck. Chandalier Saison. I most enjoyed that. But if I were to have a kegger of this, I would want to move from under the chandelier that you are swinging on. I would just move away from Sweetie swinging on the chandelier, because otherwise I might get clubbed just like the Baby Hippos of the previous beer. We are Tromaville adjacent. Troma makes movies like Killer Condom Man, the Toxic Avenger movies, of course. But the one thing is actually their next film could be about killer chandeliers.
The next one, so this is not only a sour, but it's got peppers in it. It is called Yardbird, which, as we know, means chickens. There you go. It's got a nice pink foam on it. Smells sour. It's not too spicy unless it's going to creep up on me. It's very delicious. It's super interesting. So interesting that I want to look at the description again. It says, brewed with Szechuan peppercorn and hibiscus, aged on black currant and plum. Okay, so that's where the color's coming from. Szechuan peppers. It's not too peppery. It's really delicious. And it's tart, but it's not very sour. That might be one of my favorite sours ever. I'm liking all these beers at the Slow Fox. Not to mention, who can't love foxes? Who doesn't love foxes?
Is it my turn, sweetie?
It is your turn. I'm always paying attention to you, and you're like, why aren't I looking at the camera? Because I'm looking at you, dear.
We do occasionally gaze lovingly at each other like this. Like this. Sweetie, I looked lovingly longer than you.
Because I'm trying to make your editing easier.
Yardbird Sour, Slow Fox. I most enjoyed that. Can you pass another kegger of that pepper?
Oh, and here comes the sun. Well, we have one more beer to try, and it is a stout. And you know I love me some stout. It is called Leroy Stout.
Sweetie, I used to be stout. I was husky. But I was always a hunky husky.
Now, this is a very low alcohol stout.
Definition of sessionable and crushable is you can actually have a kegger of it.
Smells nicely of coffee. Oh, it is so good. It is really good. It's very smooth, and for a low alcohol beer, it is so full of flavor. I just love it.
Leroy's Dry Irish Stout. What's it called?
You just said it.
I most enjoyed that. We are both slam poet micro-celebrities. Yeah, I've featured at the Green Mill in Chicago, the birthplace of slam. And when I was there, Leroy Brown actually showed up for my feature. Leroy Brown came and watched my feature.
I don't believe you for a minute unless there was some slam poet named Leroy Brown.
When that happened, I thought, Leroy Brown is at the Green Mill. Mark Smith invited me here. I'm featuring here. Leroy Brown comes to my feature. I am saying, okay, Leroy
Was he
Brown.
bad?
Leroy Brown cannot be so bad because he comes to my feature. So he's like good Leroy Brown.
Yeah, well, maybe this is some Leroy Brown in Ireland. Not the same Leroy Brown.
However adjacent this Leroy Brown is to the real formerly Bad Bad Leroy Brown, who's now the really cool Zork slam poet fan, Leroy Brown. I would gladly come here to the Slow Fox anytime.
Maybe the brewer's name is Leroy.
With the formerly Bad Bad Leroy Brown and chug down some of this excellent
Crushable.
Leroy Brown.
It's sessionable.
Leroy Brown.
It's only less than 5% alcohol.